Hello, gentle readers of the DM's Den. It is I, Andy, the Bear DM, and I am here in my lovely home. Oh, yeah, books. And we thought we'd do something a little unusual today. I've never done this before, but we're going to do an unboxing video because the mailman just delivered me some holiday cheer in the form of the legendary edition of Curse of Strahd from Beadle Grimm's. So with it, fresh components are freshly out of the box. My husband, Steve, who is across the table from me, you can't see him, and myself are going to comment on these lovely items as we go. So let's jump right into it. All right, so here we have the main components that were in the very large box that was delivered to me. We have the Curse of Strahd Legendary Edition. It's very pretty. Got a nice raven's crest kind of symbol going on here. It's interesting. This box doesn't seem to be quite as physically large. It's very thick, but it's not as physically large as the other Beadle Grimm's offerings that we've gotten. We have a package of, I believe, the finger puppets that were one of the major reasons that it took so long for them to get this out. And here we have the maps. This is one of the main strengths of this release, I've been led to understand, as this tube is supposed to contain battle mats for the entirety of Castle Ravenloft. So let's dig in one component at a time, and I think we're going to start with those infamous finger puppets. Okay, so we're starting with the finger puppets, and here's the bag they came in. Is no fun, is no Blinsky. Special arrangements with Blinsky, toys to haunt your dreams. So here we have the vampire, looking very regal in his cloak. This sort of ghoulish looking, could be an evil monk or something. Does it say on it? I don't know. Anyway, it's great. We've got a phantom bride, this faceless bride with a nice little gold bouquet. We've got this savagely cute little werewolf dude. And finally, the evil jester doll who jingles like crazy. These are indeed finger puppets. I haven't put them on yet, but there is a space to do so. Hold on, I'm going to get one on here. You can see they bring them to life. Hi, Steve.
Hello. Spooky.
Yes, looking deep into the tube of maps. And I can already tell that there's something in here. So let's see what it is. It's way down the bottom. Oh, scrolls. We've got scrolls. I kind of want to unwrap these and see exactly what they are. But yeah, okay, hang on. So the two scrolls are Barovian Deeds of Property. We won't linger on them too long because we don't want to spoiler, but they are very beautiful looking, very official documents. All right, here we go. Here is the money shot. These are the maps that were in that map tube. They are printed on what's called canvas paper. It's really nice. It's heavier than normal paper.
It has kind of plastic overlay that's on like playing cards.
Yeah, exactly. So, but this is supposed to include battle maps for every inch of Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at that. Even got some roof elements and whatnot. This is beautiful. This is going to make playing it so cool when we finally get to it. So I'm so glad I haven't run this adventure yet.
Me too, Andy.
Yeah. And yes, you can see how many maps there are in here. There are a ton. Very, very impressive. All right, I haven't opened this yet. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Steve, you want to help me here? Thank you, sir. Oh, plastics. We'll pop those later for fun. Oh, okay. Some of them will get popped now for fun. All right, so this is traditional. Every Beadle Grimm's comes with this. It's basically the thank you so much for buying our product, and here is a list of everything in here. So this is a list of everything that's included in here, which includes the Ravenloft map, the finger puppets, the in-world Barovia map, and it's by Devin Rue, who's a cartographer who is absolutely fantastic. There is a whole bunch of other stuff that's apparently in here, like Holy Symbol of Ravenkind, the Coin of Barovia. Well, let's go ahead and just actually get into it. And look, we've got a lovely picture of Strahd.
Put on my ignorance blinders.
That's fine. So what do we have here? So this is a big folder. So we have yet more maps. We have some other cool stuff. So this is showing you what all the different maps are.
Oh, man.
So this is the layout of the castle and where it corresponds to the encounter. And here's more of these wonderful maps. Things like an encampment, Barovia. Yeah, that works. Valaki, which is one of the major locations, the adventure, the Blue Water Inn. So it's just tons and tons of great maps. The Abbey of St. Markovia over here. So these are useful for the Dungeon Master. They've broken all the maps out. So rather than have to go looking for them in the book, you can just have one of these pages behind your screen and just have a good time with it. Okay, here is the super sexy Taroka deck that they included in here. This is very, very nice. You can see there's very cool, creepy artwork on one side. Look at a couple of them there. And then the back is beautiful. It is foil embossed, so hopefully you can pick up some of that metallic sheen that it has. Very, very pretty. Okay, I'm cheating a little because I wanted this to look cool. So here we have a lovely red velvety pouch with the crest on it, and inside 3 coins of the realm. They are big, they are weighty. They've got the crest of Ravenloft on one side and Strahd's image on the other. They are so cool. Physical item. This is the icon of Ravenloft, the icon of Ravenkind. Again, it is...
QVC has this on sale now for $44.95.
It is heavy. It's very weighty. It's nice sun symbol. And if you've read the adventure, you know this is an important item. So having a physical representation of it is pretty cool. And it also came in the same packaging as this. There are illustrations from the adventure broken out of the book. So you can just go, and this is what you see. And all kinds of fun things. Illustrations from the story. Nice pipe organ action. Get that Captain Nemo feeling going on. Oh, I know what that is. I will not comment. So yeah, and there's illustrations on both sides. It's actually, it's a fold out. So inside it tells you, yeah, it tells you what it is. You could put this over your DM screen so your players could look at the side that you want them to see. Okay, this is so cool. So these are wax seals.
That's adorable.
With their peel away and sticky on the back. And they've also given you envelopes that you could put your wax seal on, as well as spooky parchment in case you have, you know, some documents that you want to write. Also included here, some pre-made documents. Nice letter of invitation from Strahd. We've got some, there you go. You could put this is a sticker you could actually put on a bottle for Red Dragon Crush.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, it is. Purple Grape Mash. More letters. Oh, Strahd saying hello again. He's got very nice handwriting. There you go. So here's your map of Barovia. This is the Game Master's map. Obviously, it's got the hex action happening on it. Yet more documents. And they're I don't know if you can tell in the video, but they're beautifully aged. This one is like, looks like it was ripped out of a book. The paper's all wrinkled and aged. And then
Very classy, guys.
Here, these are things that I always enjoy. They actually, Beadle Grimm also always gives you one or more optional adventures. So here's like a little encounter called Strahd's Invitation that basically is, gives them a invitation to come dine at the castle. So it's just a way to, enhance things a little bit more. They also always give example player characters. So here are some pre-made characters if that's something that you find you need. If you want to just dive right in and play. Here are some more illustrations. Here's another bonus encounter, Hunger the Wolf, so you can have a nice little werewolf adventure in the middle of your vampire adventure. Here's another bonus encounter, this one centering on your Taroka deck. It's called Taroka 2. So we got, something with Myconids. We like Myconids. I like those guys a lot, actually. Oh, something with scarecrows, one of my other favorite monsters. So there you go. Lots of cool stuff. And then this separately in the box is a poster for the Festival of the Blazing Sun. I'm sure nothing will go wrong there. And here we have the actual adventure. I really like that Beadle Grimm's does this. They break the adventure down into just a couple of chapters each, so you don't have to have a giant hardcover open and you're trying to fiddle with it. You can just grab the one book that you need when you're actually running that part of the adventure, Old Bone Grinder, and just do that. So that's super helpful. They also break out in an appendix. Here you go. So here's an appendix that's all the monsters, the Taroka deck. I bet in here there will be the stuff about any special magic items. And if you've never read through Curse of Strahd, there's a lot of stuff, lot of new monsters in here. So even if all you want is some new monsters, this is a good adventure for it. And then we've got a GM screen because, you know, it's good to have a GM screen. And rather than just something generic, wouldn't it be fun to have something that represents the adventure you're actually playing? This one has the images of a very cool rooftop battle. And what's really neat is like the players are fighting with like zombies and things. Strahd's actually way over here going, yep, just watching. I don't even need to fight you. I can just have my castle kill you. And then on the inside, if we flip this around, oh yeah, we got stuff about encounters in Barovia. We've got a map of travel times. We've got information about important Barovians. If you're just trying to remember the name of an important NPC, you can pull that right out. And then we come down to one of my favorite things. The reason I will buy every Beadle Grimm's, the encounter cards. I love these so much. I'm not opening this package yet, but basically on one side, it has a piece of artwork. So you can say to your players, yeah, you see this, and flop that at them. And then on the other side, it will have the statistics for that monster. So you have it right in front of you. It's got some of the information about the nature of that monster. So if you need a little role-playing help for it. And not only do we have these, but we've got this big boy, the deluxe one, because eventually your players are probably going to fight Strahd. And Strahd gets his own card, and because Strahd has a lot of abilities, he needs a much bigger card than everybody else.
It's a really nice card.
It's a beautiful card. It's very heavyweight. It's on black paper instead of white, as most of them are. It's a beautiful piece of artwork. And there you go. That is everything in this box. Well worth the money, I would say. That big, sexy Taroka deck makes me super happy because I was actually waffling between buying the Curse of Strahd revamped simply because there's the big, oversized Taroka deck in here, but now we've got a big, oversized Taroka deck, so we don't even need that. And if you don't know this adventure, that deck of cards is incredibly important. It actually develops a lot of the information about the adventure when you do a Taroka reading for your players. Yeah, it's really cool. So, all right. Well, friends, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Well, folks, there you have it. That's the Beadle Grimm's Legendary Edition of Curse of Strahd. I've never done an unboxing video before. I hope I unboxed properly. But people did say they were interested in seeing some unboxings of these Beadle Grimm products, so thought I would show you all the cool stuff that comes in one. I think they're worth it. I really do. I know that some people balk at the price tags, but as you might be able to guess, gaming is kind of a major hobby for me, so I don't mind that being where a lot of my money ends up going to. So maybe I'll do another one of these in the future, but until then, I hope the dice fall ever in your favor.